They said New York. I thought Broadway. I thought Times Square. I was going to buy some underwear at Bloomingdale's. Where did they bring me? The Lower East Side of Manhattan. Ah, but it's rock and roll. And what other place but World's End would you shoot an AC/DC video? This was the second time I had the opportunity to meet AC/DC outside of the normal hotel room confines of rock journalism. The other was back in February at the Rock in Rio Festival for AC/DC's first performance in South America.
For us, it was a lovely thing that happened because it was somewhere we'd never been before, something that somebody had never told us about before. I remember talking to you at the time, and I think even you guys were trying to be calm about it. And you know, you've been everywhere on location, and everything, but I think you guys got a shock as well. I think everybody did when they went down there. You know, they just sat and said, "Jesus, we didn't know this world existed," especially for rock and roll. It's nice to think like samba and all this. So it was a total shock, and it was lovely and refreshing. Really, it's always AC/DC will always stay the same, but they do change. Like if you listen to the first album, like Dirty Deeds or something, right up to Back in Black or to Highway to Hell, before I joined the band, and right up to this one, it is different. It is, they always change. This album, I'll always remember personally as the album that was so relaxed and good, and having so much good fun doing it.
How so?
Being in just being in the studio, everybody was having a good time doing it. And I think, more than anything, I think Malcolm and Angus have done such a good job on the production side, where, you can talk about sounds and everything, but they've got the sound, a nice big fat sound, and they've also caught the feeling of the band when we're doing it, because we were having a good time. I mean, we're stuck out in Switzerland there, and I know it makes sound romantic and nice, it's a cool place. The wind whistles up your caber it's bloody cold,
For Fly on a Wall's first single, Danger, AC/DC have done their first video away from their standard live presentation.
That's Richard Burton's original pool table. Did you know that?
I heard that you're taking this one away, too. Richard Burton's original pool table here, and it's going to be in your place.
As soon as this is finished, it's done right back.
They said he can take it to Australia on a motor scooter. It's his.
I'm going to put it in the group, man.
Brian told me he was especially happy with this location because he felt it would get away from rock video's preoccupation with pretension.
This one is because it's so real. I mean, we picked the scummiest old club we could find, and I mean, how well experienced. Isn't it great? I mean, you're going to watch it. I mean, you go out the back and all that, and you watch it. You go to some of these back rooms and there's rats like you wouldn't believe. Have you not seen any yet?
Oh,
boy, when you see the rats, these are big, big rats. But it's great because it makes everybody feel like they're in a scummy place, And even the characters are scummy. I mean, and that's the great thing about it. If you're going to be real, you may as well get right down to it.
In the last 5 years, you've sold more than 10 million albums worldwide, and unless you've been really stupid with your money, you're pretty well off. What keeps you going? Why do you need to do it?
You buy your toys when you first make a little bit of money. You buy your toys. You buy your Porsche Turbos, or you buy whatever you want. You get bored with them. And all these years you've been dreaming about them, and then you get them and you go, well, shit, that's not that much fun. So money, obviously it makes you happy. I wouldn't bullshit about that. It always makes things easier for you. But I think it's better when you've done something you've always wanted to do. Like for musicians, they want to be in a successful band, and to be in a successful band and sustain that. I mean, you can't get much better than that. Personally feeling, So it's. I'm not getting too deep here, am I?
Not at all.
Thank God for that.
How much longer do you? How much longer do you want to do this?
I don't know. I mean. The time I start getting tired, I start feeling like I'm going to drop down dead and die, because I'm going to go on the road. I think then I'll just say, hey, I've got to stop. As soon as people start watching me and start going, he's not enjoying it. He's coming in there and he's just going through the motions. I think that's when I'll just say, oh, hey, I'm wrapping it. I'm going to leave.